Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 8, and this is episode 8 as well. What I've done this episode is, let's take a look at my inventory. I've kind of set up things here that I'm going to explain what I'm doing or how these work or why they're important to have, and we'll go over everything that is listed here. So let's get into it. Let's change that around. First off, earlier I mentioned that I wanted to move the cooking little smelter thing here, and I moved it. So I put it down here. I just put it over in this corner here. But I don't want to run all the way over here and put stuff in it. So I did this. The ender chest, if you put some red dye and you click on that one and that one, now all of a sudden this is a red, white ender chest. So it's locked up in that sense. It will only do outputs like this. This one, we can hop up here. You can barely see it. It's a red, white. So that's my input. So I have an input, and it goes in here, and an output. And there's the charcoal that cooks this. It still does this. I can still come down here and turn this switch and get the EXP out of it if I want to. So now, if I want to cook something or take stuff out of there, I have my input chest here, my output chest here, which will just go like that. And we'll throw it right back into our system. And I put that right over here as well. I can do it this way. But let's say I want to cook up cobblestone or whatever. Let's sand. Do some more sand. Now I can just open it up, put it right in. Starts over, comes back out right here. Very nice, very nice. So we'll go over here, and I can just click that and put it right in. Next up, I wanted to do, we left off with that animal feeder, and I wanted to update that thing. To update it, let's do this. We're going to go at industrial. And it's an upgrade. So I was searching for upgrades for the industrial feeder or the animal feeder. Let's take a look. The animal feeder. Animal rancher, animal feeder, industrial for going. Let's see if we can search by that for going. And the upgrades. Was it? Oh, it's a range. There we go. So let's look at the recipes for these. I said, okay, a 1 range upgrade to that feeder, 2 range, 3 range. I didn't want to use the bone meal because I don't have a lot of that yet. I haven't automated it. But I said this one's okay to do. And it needed glass panes. That's easy to get. Just some glass, which we were actually cooking up. And that, and the latex. So I had the latex because of our latex chamber, or our latex workroom down there. So let's go ahead and make this right here. Let's see what it would take to do that. A diamond gear. We have the plastic now. We have all the pieces. No problem. I had that. So I know I'm gonna need this, these, and that for this to make an upgrade, which is right here. All right, so let's go do that. And we'll do it over here. It's an industrial item, kind of industrial tech. And we'll just set it down here. It's getting power now from the back. Not a problem at all. And it wanted to do one of these. Can I just drop that in there like that? Yep, nice. So it has the full 1,000. It holds up to 8,000. We'll click that and that. Bunch of buttons here, all kinds of stuff. I can imagine how many recipes are there. It doesn't show all the recipes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as soon as you get the recipe right, it knows it, puts it over here. It's going to make that thing. Let's see if it pops up. Perfect. So we'll just put it down here and we'll put this other one back away. And we'll even stick this back into our storage system. So we'll put that away, and we just have it ready. we're also going to be working on a jetpack. Not to give any spoilers. I also said I was going to tighten up this area. So I moved it over here. Now, I have room for expansion if I want to put another combustion generator here. And I really shouldn't be using all just coal and firing this whole place off of coal, but so far it's been working for me, so no worries. Then I extract it out. Power goes right down here, and I put these steps here just to hide it away a little bit better. Then I have this machine working away. I put some redstone in here. I put some iron in there as well. And it draws everything out. I can put these in. It drops them right in each machine. And I needed a bunch of those because these are used in mechanism. The uses for those, energy tablets, tons of different uses for them. So I knew I was going to need those as well. So let's go ahead. I just started those cooking for why not. This system, I actually moved it back, and it's a crushing macerator. Now, what I wanted to do with this is kind of a little bit complicated, but I wanted to speed things up, so I made 3 of them. Same system, where I have the, we can take a peek over here. Let's see if we can actually shrink down. We'll use our shrinkerator thing here. There we go, now I can see under there. We can just walk. It extracts the energy, puts it into the 3 items, and we'll go back up to the bigger size. This gets dumped in back here to both of those. So, burns that charcoal. The crushing macerator. Now, the reason I needed 3 of those is because if I put these, we'll look at the usages on these. If I put these magmas into this, it gives me netherrack. Now I can go into the nether and get these fairly easily, but if I put those in there, it puts them in here, uses power from this, and that's extracting and powers that as well. And it puts the netherrack here. Take a look. Yeah, it's going along. So I wanted it to spread itself out across this. So we'll put netherrack up like that. And the netherrack in a crushing macerator gives me these. Gives me that and that. A 5% chance. So I really needed I just needed these. So that's how you get the blaze rods with cyclic. Alrighty. Oh, we'll put this one in there as well. And it's doing it 3 times faster. And there they are. We'll drop that into our system as well. So I'm kind of tightening things up. And that's why I needed the, I can go show you over here what I did over here. I changed this one and this one to not make these and not make these anymore. And I just put the old recipes there so I can turn it back. So I'm getting 4 times as much of those because that makes those, which goes into the cauldron thing over there, which turns into the netherrack, and then I get my blaze rods. So that's kind of nice. And I don't have to go make a blaze farm. So let's we can put that away. So I've kind of listed these things. We'll insert that. I put these on here so it gives me a reference on what I wanted to work on. Let's go do that animal feeder. Is it going to be dark out? It always is. Nice castle wall started over there. I'm going to have to look into nice designs for that as well because I really want to make a nice castle wall with bridges and all kinds of neat things. Hello, buddy. And I have a solution for both of these guys yet, Mason and him. And I'll show you what that solution is in a second. So let's see if we can get in here, and let's see if we can put that upgrade. Was that the, no, not that upgrade, this upgrade. There we go. Now if we show the working area, Does it actually show up? I'm trying to look if there's like a little bit of a... Oh, it's right there. That's the working area. Interesting. It would be nice if I could shift that around. I can barely see a little bit of a shadow there. But it looks like it'll feed everything in this area here. That's interesting. Maybe I could actually move everything back, and then it would feed the cows in there. I wouldn't need them in there. Let's try it. It didn't look like it... Oh, it did feed it. We had 62, and now we have 48 of these. So, we're going to move this guy. Oh, boy. And it looks like we have more than 10 cows in here as well. There's the hopper. I don't want to hit anybody. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're all climbing on everything. It's like they're always interested in whatever is closest to them like that. I don't need this anymore because I can actually use my step assist. So we're going to put this... Get these out of the way here. We're going to put... I don't want to put it here. I'll put it one back even though it's not ideal. That goes... No. Interesting. So it puts it that way. So I'm going to break it again. And we're going to point it that way. We're going to put the power there. We're going to put one on here, one on here. We're going to put the food. It was 62, now it's 48, so it's actually using stuff. We'll power it up. Why does it change to soapstone? Maybe I had soapstone in there accidentally, so let's see if I can, if I'm close enough to the transmitter. There I am. And we'll put this because, is it showing the working area? It's going to be 1. There's it actually shows it very faintly. Now, if we put this in here, there we go. Now the area goes to, oh, there's a heart. Yeah, it covers this whole area perfect. So that works out perfectly. And I can see the hearts when you feed them, you know, the cows will get that little heart happiness, little floating hearts of redness there. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we are getting more cows, and then I can call these away as needed. So next up, these leads. If you kill the wandering merchant's llamas, you get a lead, and the lead's nice because you can if you go like this, it'll attach it. And you can drag them around. You can also make these with the slime balls, which are hard to come by. And this. So I made a bunch of these because, as you can see, they're used mob yoinker. That's an interesting thing. But I'm going to use this one, the ender lead. If you use that, it makes an ender lead, so that's important. I'm going to put this one away. I'll put that away. I'm not sure why I had that there. So let's take a look at the ender lead. And I have 4 on me. I usually try to carry some around because they're important, and you'll see why. I can just go like that. Come on. Ender lead. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to have to look into these. Nope. Let's go up here. Let's see if it's just an issue. No. Looks like I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to have to look this up and find out why it's not working. Apotheosis ender lead. I should be able to just... Maybe it's left click? Left click. So you left click on them. And here's the thing. I don't want to... Is there anything in here? Oh yeah, that's not a good place to store them. Is this a good spot? Maybe. We'll put the cow down here. There we go. Close the door. Oh boy. And this guy needs to come out of here. Oh no, I didn't want to hit you, dude. Oh god, that's not good. Oh, am I gonna get in trouble for hitting him? I'm sorry. We're gonna leave him alone. Can I trade with you instead? Make him happy? I don't know. Oh, now he's really mad. Oh boy. Well, I hope that didn't mess up too much. Thanks. And I don't want to get attacked by the iron golems now. Oh, yeah, yikes. So, I'll try to figure out maybe a way to yoink the villagers around, maybe with a that mob yoinker. So let's take a look at that. Yoink. And we'll put that there. Shift right click on a mob to bind it. I don't know. We'll look into that. But at least I can move regular mobs around, maybe not villagers. Yeah, he doesn't like if I do that. No, yeah. Sorry, buddy. Do I get like flagged as a mean guy to the iron golems that protect those guys? Oh god, there's an iron golem. Hello? No, he's not mad at me. Oh boy. So we'll put that away and we'll just we'll just hold on to that for later. Next up, let's take a look at, well, these things kind of go hand in hand. And how we make this is, this thing's really nice for this reason. We're going to go downstairs. There's the building wand, this thing, the diamond wand, and then the building gadget from Direwolf. His mod is a really good one. And there's quite a few things to it as well. Let's find out if we can do this. Recipe. Recipe, there we go. Recipe on that one. For some reason, it's not showing me the recipe when I click on that. But you can make a diamond wand like this. And then we're going to go into the gadget. Recipe, there we go. And this is how you make a building gadget. There's quite a few other ones too. There's a exchanging gadget, copy and paste. These are more complicated than destruction gadget, but I'm just going to go into the first one right now. So here's the recipe for that. A little more difficult, but still doable. And we use that charging station upstairs to charge it. You've seen me charge this. Well, I charge this as well, and that takes more energy. So, what do these do and why are they important? Well, as I'm building, let's say I wanted to build a wall. There's a few ways you could do it. Well, let's say I had a wall like that. I could sit here and go right down the line, or I could use the building wand, that wand here, and go like this. Got to be careful because there's no undo. So if you accidentally click on the side, you're going to end up with a bunch more to take care of. Now we'll just go back. That's one way to do it. And the neat thing is, let's say it's like something like this. And I'll take the shapeless Altaminer. There, it's all gone. But let's say it's something kind of weird, like that. Got to be careful, but it'll draw the outline, and now I could do and expand something like that, or something very, very long, like a platform like this. If I did this, if I clicked right here, it would build, and it shows you how many. If you don't have enough, I only have enough to make it that far, but it shows you, it'll expand it out. So that's a pretty neat tool, and it has its uses. So I have both of these. So let's get rid of these. There we go. Building gadget is a very, very powerful tool. There's videos on this all over. But the basic way I use it is this. I shift right click to choose the type of whatever I'm pointing at. Now it'll use pipes, or it'll use those kind of those things, or whatever. So whatever item you're pointing at, it'll use them. So let's say I point at that. Now it's going to try to do this. And the mode I have it in, this thing right now, is in build to me mode. And I don't know if, but let's take a quick look on the controls, the keybinds. We'll go category, gadget, and there's an anchor point. The settings menu, maybe G. U is undo, so we'll test that out. Maybe let's try Shift F. G and materials list. Okay. Range overlay. We're in good shape. So G, U, and Shift F. Okay, Shift F. That's not coming up. G. That's not coming up. So we're in build to me mode, and I'm not seeing a way to change that, but there is a way. There's different building modes, but this is a build to me mode. So if I pointed wherever I'm pointing, it'll build down. Like if I do it this way, it'll build that far down, not to me, but down. And let's undo press the U key. But let's say I wanted to build something really long here, or like this, one, and then I can undo. But you can build walls really quickly, all kinds of really nice things. I could build something from way over there all the way up here. It's really, really powerful tool. So for building, you really want to use both this and that. So let's put these away. And we'll put this away as well. Next up, we're going to upgrade our backpack. So let's open that up. And I did it with blocks of gold, oddly enough, because it was expensive. Then it was going to be blocks of diamonds for the next upgrade after this. And what this does is allow me, see how this is a stack of 60, and that if I try to put more than that, it only goes up to 64. I put this stack upgrade in here. Now I can double the size of the stack, it looks like. Slot by 4, so that's quite a bit more. So I can actually really stack things up in here, and I don't have to have overflow. It's just a handy thing to have, and that way if you have a bunch of things. I was thinking of this upgrade. Backpack. There was an upgrade, I think the heart one right here. That would be great. Backpack becomes indestructible, can't despawn or fall in the void. So in lava, nothing, right? So I looked at the recipe for this. Oh boy. Nether stars. I'm not there yet, so I can't make it. So I gave up and I just went back to this one. But you just want to be careful. You don't want to lose this stuff in lava or something. One of the things that you can get around that is with an ender backpack. That way the items are technically always in an ender chest somewhere if it's tied to it. So if you lose your backpack, the items are really over there and not with you. But then ender backpacks aren't quite as useful. You can't like put it, it would have to be on your hotbar, and I didn't want that. So kind of a give and take there. Let's see what the next item is we have up for bids. The magnet. Let's take a look at that. The recipe was a regular magnet, so first I wanted to make a regular magnet. That's easy to make, so I did that. And then I wanted to make the upgraded magnet because you can add filters to it and it's further away. So now if I drop stuff on the ground, I can't even drop it because it's so far away. Let's say if I mine that, it picks it up. Very nice for mining. So that goes in and it drops right over through me. It even pulls stuff through walls. It does a lot. And to use this thing, I just shift right click and you can actually filter out. You can blacklist stuff. So if you don't want to pick up cobblestone when you're mining, you could do it that way. You can set by experience if you want to pick it up or not. You can increase and decrease the range. I got it up at 11. And here's the other neat thing is it is considered a charm. So we're going to go to our charm slots. Let's see if they're... Where are the charm slots? Just scroll down until it says charm, element holder, hands, rings, right here. There we go. I can just put it on there, and now it's all set up. Not too shabby. Let's go back. Can I go upstairs this way? Yes, I can. Okay, the next thing I wanted to work on was a wooden the jetpacks, and that's the thing we're really after. So let's find out how the recipe on these. Leather strap, not a problem. We have that. These things, these are weird. A battery, no problem. Just wood, not a problem at all. So this is an easy thing to make. You make 3 batteries, and then the wood thrusters. Okay, it doesn't sound like a good item. Well, there's the battery, you know how to make that. Coils, perfect, I can do it. So, the thing is though, it takes up an armor slot, but I think it's kind of useful. Let's go grab some iron while we kind of remember here. We'll take some iron, come over here to our handy dandy, because I saw my gear was getting a little used up there. That's kind of loud. That was expensive, experience-wise. But now that's fixed. I don't want to wear that like that. And I lost a little bit of speed because I had like a 20% speed buff on there. I have speed on the boots and the helmet, but I actually had more speed on my chest piece. But I wanted this. So, backpacks. Let's find out what the controls are on those. Options, controls, keybinds, jet. Alright, so Shift S I made for descend. Toggle the engine on and off, Shift 1 and 2 for the hover mode. Okay, I can do all that. And then over here for the intensity of the throttle, I use those keys. Not a problem at all. So, I've got it on. I'm jumping. Nothing's working. 0. I also noticed, look over here, right over there. If I take this off, nothing over there. I put it on. Now I've got engine on, hover on for the E and the H. The throttle's at 100% and 0 FE. Okay. All right. So if I put that in there, it would charge up. But I don't want to do that quite yet because let's go back over here. We're going to upgrade this thing. So we're going to go uses. What are the uses for it? We can get a stone one or a copper one. What's the stats on this thing? 70 FE, 25, blah, 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 100,000. 250,000 for copper. This one looks, the vertical speed, the acceleration, similar, a little bit better. Hover speed. There's a lot of stuff to this. Oh, there's a sprint fuel modifier. Oh, it does give you some armor as well. +2 armor, okay. So, we don't have these things, so let's make this. We don't have those, let's make those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll say. I don't know how many. Can we make that now? Yes. Can we make the item? Oops. Can we make that? No, we need that. We have that. What about these? What's the recipe for these? We need 2 of them. 1, 2. So now we should be able to make it. Put this here. And we have one. And it's 250,000. Okay. We're going to close that out. Can I make an upgrade of that? Iron, 800,000. That's significantly better. What about gold? 800,000. Let's make an iron one. So we need these, and these. So we'll go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go with 20 of them. I don't know. And we're trying for this. I'm gonna set it over there temporarily. We can take this one back off. Dissolution chamber. Animal feeder. I can't make the angel ring. That takes nether. We don't need that there. Okay. Looks good. Tinted glass. Don't know why I have that there, but we'll go from there. So, the recipe. We don't have this. Let's make one. We don't have that. Let's make one. Or a few. We'll make 15? I don't know. And we'll make one of these. We should actually make 2 of these because I want a backup. Let's do that as well. And recipe. Okay. We're going to make just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And we're going to make one more of these. Okay. And we need the wooden. I'm going to go like that. We're close. Yeah, you definitely want to have 2. So if you die, you can just go to your chest and pick it up. So let's do that. We need a couple more of these. 1, 2. Perfect. Now we've got that one. Now let's make one of these. Oops. Right there. We need just 2 more like that. And we can make that item now. Throw that in there. We just need 2 more of these. Okay, we're getting there. And 2 of these. 1, 2. Perfect. We can make that now. So now we've got the 2. Now we can get rid of that one. Now we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't matter. I've got so much stuff. We can just throw all those in there. 1. I think it was 1, 2. Just like that. And no, this way. Move the item. There we go. Put this one here. That one there. We have our 2. Let's go over to our charging station. Charge it up. It's going to take 800,000, which is almost all of this. I'm just going to let that one go in there. And we'll charge this one up. And now let's go upstairs and do this. This is going to be pretty cool. We'll sleep real quick. Perfect. We'll even go up on our wall and do this. Alrighty, here goes, guys. And we'll put our... And now we've got a backup one over there as well. Now if I press space... Oh, the engine's off. Engine is on. Shift 2. Hover is on. And I press space. There we go. Hover doesn't hover perfectly. Let's see. But still, really nice. There's the burn rate. 350, 347. It moves fast. So I'll probably upgrade to gold. But this is nice. Better than the broomstick. And can I go down? That goes down and back. I guess I could do this. There, kind of like toggle it on and off. There we go. That used quite a bit of power, so we'll definitely want to upgrade. Oh boy. Let's do the hover off, I guess. We'll live more dangerously. Ooh, look at that. You can run and sprint and do something like that. Beautiful. Oh, and we got the egg through the ceiling because of the magnet. It actually drew it through there. So let's go over here, back to this thing. We've got the full charge one up. This is already charged back up as well. Nice. So we're going to upgrade these again. Maybe like diamond or something, because I don't want to have to go back and forth all the time on these. But that's nice just to store that in there, have it all charged up. And we are in good shape, guys. So, do I have anything else on my list? No, I don't. Well, the next thing I will be doing is upgrading the backpack. But this was kind of like quality of life issues. We got the our actually backpack upgraded. We got the magnets. We have the new ender leads where you can actually pick up the creatures instead of having to drag them around by a lead like that. We'll figure out maybe the mob yoinker, and we'll go from there. And of course, we have flight, and that's fast flight as well. Gosh, that's fast. So I do remember in another mod pack the diamond, or the upgraded. It was a little too fast, and you kind of had to throttle it down. But beautiful stuff. I like it a lot, and I hope this helps you guys. If it does, please subscribe. It tells me which videos you guys like the most, and then I make more of those videos. But this series I'm having a lot of fun with, and there's so much. I'm probably 1% into the pack, despite having built all of this and all these different rooms. There's so much more to do. Pretty amazing, and more efficiently, and just, I mean, I think you can go into outer space and go to different planets, and there's a lot. There's dungeons and exploration to do. It's amazing. But have a good one, guys, and I hope you enjoy. Let's see if I can. Oh boy. Very, very nice. Pretty cool. Have a good one.